Y'all, good morning. If you're watching this right now and there's no comments coming up, you are watching the live replay. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much. Today, I'm looking a little rough. Let me get up. Ugh. Oh, man. All right, I'm so glad I did this live stream. I don't know if it's going to be laggy or not, but getting on this live just now made me get up, and that's honestly all that really matters. Let me see if I can set you up here. Hold on, little babies. My baby. Oh. Good morning, y'all. How was the service? Oh. Damn, I slept in my necklace and everything. Y'all, I passed the fuck out last night. Good morning, Sam. Peace and joy. Hello, we got Abby, Bulbino, Crystal, good morning. Jasmine, let me tell y'all, when I was little, back when I thought that I wanted to have children, you know how, when you're young, like fucking 10, but society makes you already be thinking about having children when you're 10 years old? Hold on. I just forgot my jug of pee is right here, and I cannot let y'all see it. Don't look. Don't look. Anyway, when I was little, I always was like, when I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Jasmine. It was my favorite name. Jasmine was my favorite little kid name. And yeah, I would name my toys Jasmine. I liked the name Jasmine, and I liked the name Susie. Anyway, y'all, good morning. I don't know how long we'll be doing the live stream today. I should a little earlier, because finally the service was pretty good. But whatever. I'm sick of worrying about service. It stresses me out. It's like right now, did the service go bad? If y'all could double tap the screen. Double tap that screen. Thank you so much. Jasmine, was it your cat's name? If I would have been allowed to have pets back in the day. Y'all, let me talk about this real quick. Real quick. When I was little, we wasn't allowed to have pets. There was something about growing up in that cult. We weren't allowed to have pets growing up. Wait, where was this story gonna go? Gone. I'm so sorry. And that's just what happens sometimes, y'all. Oh my God. I just have my credit card sitting here in the front. Damn, I'm gonna have to hang up, y'all. I can tell it's lagging. Y'all, we're just lagging too much. Let me clean my ears on the internet first, then we'll hang up. There's all y'all's comments. I guess I have to threaten y'all. Damn, so just no one's talking. I'm just stuck talking to myself. Y'all. There we go. There's some people. If everyone could double tap. Thank you so much. Ew. Do you ever clean the inside of your ears and you think, what the fuck? Ooh, I was talking to Sarah yesterday. I desperately want one of those ear scrapers. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all gotta interrupt me. When it goes listen, when the chat goes so dead, zoop, completely gone, it's like, fuck, we're lagged. And I will say that until y'all start writing again. Thoughts on a woman that queefs on the first date? Queef it up. You know? It's a birthday party. The birthday girl don't feel like blowing out the candles. Queef them out. I ain't never been in a position in life where a queef ruined anything. In fact, I think queefs only help whatever situation that they come across. You ain't gonna be sitting there and then someone queef and your day get ruined. You know what I'm saying? See, Charlie says it's a turn on. Charlie's hope and dream is for one day a woman to queef out his birthday candles. And you know what? I hope it happens for you one day. Oh, Sam, what are you eating? Y'all, I still ain't got back on that damn diet. And you know what? I can feel my fat rolls growing. My boobs are restarting to get their jiggle to them. My double chin is starting to get repercolated again. Ooh, chili, warm chili. Papa Tid, you think they're huge? Tarzan, I do have big old boobs, but let me tell you. Shai with the zigzags. Oh, y'all, Shai says, I love a queef too. Thank you for them 40 zigzags. Y'all, we're going to get our zigzag loving ass to percolating right now. Thank you for them zigzags, Shai. And no, y'all, you can't see these. You can't see these sacks. They're under lock and key. I'm very shy. I'm a very shy woman. Okay, we're going to brush our teeth here in the minivan. So here's how I do it. Toothbrush, toothpaste. I get my cup, and then I just do it all sitting here with 104 people watching. I know y'all want to hit that subscribe button. I know y'all are trying to subscribe, see what it's like to live in a minivan. Damn, I've started like 10 stories, not finished none of them. You love my mustache? Let me tell you, it is pretty thick. Not as thick as my ass hair, but it's getting there. Let me mute so quick. Y'all, I almost got into I didn't almost get into a fight. However, I was almost a little overly bitchy to a woman. To a woman at the fucking Pizza Hut. They let me wait. Oh, I'm gonna get pissed off thinking about it. They let me wait in line for 10 minutes. Okay? The little shit shat titty fat, the little guy standing there, sees me roll up. Okay? I got my actually, hold on. Just quit listening to me. Okay. So, as y'all know, about a week and a half ago, me and my family, I caravan with my sister. Okay? Me and my family had a shower about a week and a half ago, okay? We had not been able to find a shower ever since. There's just something about this area we're in. Nobody likes public showers. They like demure showers. They like showers in their own house. Well, not all of us have a house shower. Okay? Some of us just have cooter wipes and a water bottle. Okay? So we go into this truck stop. Okay? And we're ready. We are ready to get into a damn shower. Throb! Oh! Y'all, my ex-husband is in here. Hello, Throbert. Anyway. So we are on our way to get some showers. Y'all, we hadn't showered in about 10 days. 10 days we had not showered. Okay? 10 days. And we would have showered a little bit sooner, but the truck stop, it was like a 3-hour wait. So we basically got kicked out. We left. And then a couple days later, we drove to a new location. Don't you judge me. Make money trees. Don't judge me. Says nothing surprises me there. Nothing surprises me there. 10 days is nothing. It is when you're ready to scrub your pussy. 10 days is something when you are sick of deodorant from 2 days ago being clumped inside of your armpit. 10 days is a lot when you just want to shoot hot water up your asshole. Okay? 10 days is just a lot mentally to go through sometimes. Okay? So Sarah gets in line first, and Sarah's like, "Hi, I'd like a shower." And he was like, "Here you go, baby girl. Shower time for you." Gives her coin to go unlock the shower. Well, then my ass gets up there, stinking full of flies. I get up there and I'm like, "Hey, shower, please." He says, "Oh, we don't have any more." Are you out forever? You just have no showers ever? I'm just like, okay. And I still stand there. Y'all, this is where I don't know if it was my autism clashing with his autism. But in my opinion, you're the worker. So you need to do more than I need to do, okay? I don't know what goes on here. You do. So I'm standing there and he's looking at me like, "Go away from me. I don't have a shower." And I was like, "Okay, just no showers ever?" And he was like, "Well, no, but there's no showers now." And I said, "Well, can I pay for the shower and then I get called when it's time to shower?" And he was like, "We don't do it like that. We do a coin." What does that mean? I'm like, okay, coin, okay. I was like, well, how long do you think it will be before I get to buy this shower? And he was like, "I don't have a clue." And I was like, okay, so do I just need to leave and then in a couple of minutes come back and ask if there's a shower? He was like, "Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This has never happened before." What do you mean it's never happened before? I'm like, okay. So then I went and walked around. I went and sat at this lounge. And you sit in this lounge, but then another guy came to sit at this lounge also. But he sat directly across from me and just kind of stared off at me. He didn't have his phone, or he didn't have a phone, and he was just like watching me watch my phone. And that made me want to die. So I get up. It was like probably 15 minutes. I get up and I go back to the front and I'm like, "Hey, just seeing if there's any showers yet." And the guy was like, "You're still waiting on a shower?" I was like, "Yes. You never, yes, I'm still waiting on a shower. Did you think I was just going to magically suck my ass inside of this? You thought I was just going to sneak inside of the shower?" So he's like so pissed off that I still hadn't got to shower. But he's the shower man, so I don't know how he would have thought that I would have went and showered. Anyway, then he gets on his little walkie-talkie thing, and he starts screaming at the cleaning man, yelling at this cleaning man because I haven't gotten a shower yet. And I'm like, whoa! Let's all calm down for a minute. And I'm already kind of creeped out by the shower man, and here's why. I walked with Sarah down to take her shower. I walked with Sarah to her shower because I just wanted to see what they looked like. If y'all are new here, my name's Crystal. I tell you stories about living on the road. I live in my minivan. Hit that subscribe. Thank you so much. So anyway, so we're walking and the little cleaning guy comes out and he said, "Hey ladies, let me know if y'all need anything while you're in there." And the way he said it, as he rolled his little hands around each other and was talking, saying that if we needed anything while we're in there, he would come and help us out. Whatever the hell he said. At this point, I also don't even want to shower because I'm afraid that there's fucking hidden cameras in the shower now. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing was just a little traumatizing. Good to meet you too, Franklin. Welcome in. Thank you for the subscribe. I'm glad to have someone so famous in here. Famous F. Anyway, y'all let me know if you need anything while you're in there. I need you to get your hidden camera out because now I'm traumatized. Anyway, that had all happened before the guy had sat across from me and freaked me out for no reason. Anyway, so then I'm still waiting on the shower. The man that I am supposed to buy the shower from is so pissed off that I haven't got to have a shower yet. So he's just cussing. He's cussing my shower man out. The man that's supposed to be cleaning. Anyway, so I just take a step away from the situation. One thing about me, when I'm stressed, I'm going to binge eat. If there's no pizza around that I can puff, I'm going to just go find me a little treat. And that will boost me to the fullest. So I walk away and I'm looking and I'm like, oh, a Pizza Hut. I'm ready to shove a pie down my throat. So I go and I'm standing there. And about 5 minutes go by and I'm just standing there on my phone. I tried to order it on the kiosk with my card, but my card wouldn't work. So I had to pay cash at the front. It had a big sign, cash customers here. So I'm standing there for like 5 minutes. The guy never acknowledges me. Okay. And then finally the guy looked up, probably because he could feel me staring hatred towards his soul. He was counting a drawer. But to me, if someone walks up and you're supposed to be ringing them up, hey, how are you? Give me just a second. I'm counting a drawer. Okay, sure. Don't ignore me, because then in my head I'm getting pissed off, you know? A switch flips. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Can I come back there and make my own pie? And so the guy, after 5 minutes, finally looks up and he goes, someone come help this woman. You help me. Love me. Throb, shut the fuck up. You don't get to shorten none of my stories. Throb, get out. You don't get to shorten my stories like you did when we were married, Throbert. Anyway, so then a woman, after another 5 minutes, I'm still just standing there. At this point, I got fucking turd prairie dogging out of my ass because I had a little bit of juice because I'm ready. I'm ready to take a shit before I shower, okay? So I'm standing there, and then a woman walks up, and I'm like, oh my God, yay, this woman. And she walks up, and she's like, I don't have any money. Me neither. Can I just get this fucking pizza for free at this point? I've been standing here for 10 minutes. And she was like looking around, and she was like, Bob, I don't know what his name was. She was like, Bob, what do you want me to do when there's just no money? He was like, why did you come up here without any money? She was like, I don't know. And then he's still counting, so he's ignoring her. So then she's just standing there staring at me. And I'm just like, oh my God, I just want a fucking pizza! And so then I'm just like, you know, because it's like, the people that are working there, they hate their lives, and they don't give a fuck about me. I'm just a bitch getting on their nerves, okay? And I get that. But please, for the love of God, I have to poop. I'm ready to shower. I need a drink. And now I want pizza that I'm not going to get. Anyway, as I'm standing there deciding if I want to be a bitch or not, the woman's still looking at me. And she was like, I don't have money to do your order. But she's just still staring at me. And it's like, oh my God. Tell me what to do now. Deny me then. Say, bitch, I can't give you no pizza. Do something. Do something, please. Tell me something. All you people that are working here today, please just tell me something. You know who told me something? Remember the little creepy man that was rubbing his hands together when he was watching me and my sister walk into the bathroom together? He comes up behind me, gives me a little tippity tap tap. I'm like, ah! So then I'm hyperventilating because someone just stroked my back. Anyway, it was that little guy caressed my back. And he said, hey, are you the one waiting on a shower? Could you smell me? Is that how you found out it was me? You walked around and said, who is the stinkiest bitch in all the lands? And you fucking found me and you decided it was me? You're correct, sir. Thank you so much. Anyway, he comes up behind me, strokes my back. And he says, ma'am, your shower's ready. I wanted to say, I am so sorry that you just got yelled at. I did not mean for that to happen to you, sir. But now you touch my back, so I don't care that you got yelled at. Anyway, I walked up to the man that I had to buy the shower token from. And he was like, your shower is ready. I said, I know, that guy just found me. And he like slung the key over at me, and then he just stared at me. And I was like, does it cost He slung it at me like he was saying, bitch, take this shower, stinky, and leave me alone. I was about to think I was about to get a shower for free. I was like, ooh. Anyway, he slung it to me and he just stared at me. And I was like, do I pay for it? And he was like, yeah, $15. Whoa! He probably did rub that key on his butt crack. Anyway, it was just the whole thing was so weird. All the holes was just so fucking weird. It was just so crazy feeling. It's like none of the employees finished any sentences. Nobody told me the total of anything or just nothing. He threw the key at me and then just stared at me. Didn't tell me a total. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, when I got in that shower, I cried a little bit because how traumatizing it was. Cried because I didn't get my pizza. That's a 2-hour shower. I think I was in there for like 40 minutes. No, I didn't smell that key. Ew. He scratched his ass with that key. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it or care at this point. Y'all, I eat fast food. So if y'all are concerned with someone scratching their asshole on a key and then giving it to you, don't eat from any restaurant ever. Don't eat from any restaurant ever. Because there is some 18-year-old who scratched his nutsack and then touched your taco. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared of stuff, y'all. You just can't. You got to know if you're eating out at fast food or something, you're eating at least 1 pubic hair and 2 poop flakes. And that's what you're consuming. You thought I was going to say that I eat ass? Maybe I do. Oh my God, BLM put, your van probably smells like diarrhea and blood smells horrible if anyone doesn't know. Do you just have like barrels of blood sitting around you? I ain't gonna mess with your ass. I ain't even gonna respond to that. What are you doing with just blood? You just got a bunch of blood by you? You just sitting there with... What are you doing? You just got a bunch of pads just laid all around you? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't trying to knock your yum or whatever. If you like to just leave your bloody tamps laying all around, you like to smell your blood, that's fine, BLM. That is fine. Shelly, it's okay. BLM just needs to talk about it. You'll block them for me. Don't block BLM. BLM needs a little joy in their life, I can tell. They're sitting around with barrels of blood all over them. They need me. They need me to keep them positive in life. You know what I'm saying? I am living in this van. And let me tell y'all, yesterday was a day where it was just so soggy, so wet, so moist. In this van, it was miserable. It was miserable. Y'all, when it's a day where it's just so rainy, I couldn't even unpack my stuff from go mode of getting to this location because it was just raining. So then you're stuck just sitting in your minivan, soggy as hell, waiting for that rain to stop. And guess what? It stopped today and I'm so grateful. Ooh, and it's nice out. I'm kind of afraid to move my thing. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Y'all, we are living in a van down by the river. I love my life. So pretty. The spot we're at is so pretty. Okay, here's the coffee I use. BLM, no men love me. I'm actually a man's literal worst nightmare. I am a man's nightmare. And men that think that they would want to date me, it absolutely cracks me the fuck up. You could never handle. Future cat lady. I'm a cat lady now. I love a putty tat. Speaking of pussy that I love, Adele coming in hot and sassy, sending me some pie. Adele, thank you so much for that pie. Oh, y'all, also, Adele told me that there was a show I needed to watch. Okay, and it was about a serial schmiller. Ooh, Adele, that was just the tastiest pie. Y'all, Adele do got a nice pie, I will say. Anyway, Adele, me and Sarah watched the first episode of that show. Y'all, hold on. Let me tell y'all what the show is. It's like #1 on Netflix right now. It's about a serial schmiller. Adele, didn't you tell me that man was normal at first? I know we were married at one point, and so that shows your judgment of character. But did you not tell me that man was normal at first, Adele? Adele, that man, the biggest freaky deek I've ever met. Adele, the first scene was him choking himself out in his mother's lingerie, beating it on top of a chair. And me and Sarah's watching that, and Sarah was like, didn't you say Adele said that he was normal in the beginning? I said, yeah. Sarah was like, this is what Adele thinks is normal? I said, Adele into that freak shit. You know, you didn't say that? I think you did. Where's my phone? Wrong phone, you're lucky. Yeah, it's normal to stand on a chair, choke yourself out, beat your fucking meat, and then wear your mother's lingerie. I was like, oh my God, what is this? Anyway, it does make us stronger. You are correct, yes. Film outside, it looks great. I'm too scared. Y'all, now that I've started live streaming on YouTube and I re-upload all my live streams, by the way, y'all, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. I'm scared now. Y'all, I'm too scared to be showing y'all where we are fully. Because, it replays. I got my live replay. And it's just, y'all, we're a traveling family. We're a traveling family. I am not ready for any of us to get kidnapped. That would be just so, it'd really get in the way of my joy. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I need a good clapping. Cheer for me. Double tap the screen. Clap for me. Because I know that's what type you were talking about. Do a little double tap. 177 people, y'all subscribe. I would say I'll give y'all a van tour. I don't think I will. Y'all will judge me for how much shit I got just shoved in here. You know? I need to get a job. I actually am in the process of looking for a job. I just got fired by my ex-husband who divorced me the other day. And me and him had a mobile cleaning business. Thank you for that heart puff. Where did you go? What was your name? Did it say Matthew? Matthew, thank you for the heart puff. Anyway, y'all, I'm having to now rebuild my fucking business because my husband took it out from under me. YouTuber should be my job. Thank you. And that is what it is now. But y'all, when you're not expecting to be unemployed and your fucking husband leaves you because you had to take a shit in a cup because you had diarrhea. Oh my God, BLM, I'm not trying to call you out. But you can tell when some trolls are just very, some trolls are very, what word do I want to use? I don't know. I can tell what type of a troll it is, like kind of how they look by what they're reflecting towards me. So BLM, if you are a little upset about your weight, maybe you're somebody that would like to get in front of the camera and do like live streaming or something, be a vlogger, but you're a little like, you don't want people to know who you are. Might I suggest either loving yourself and just being fine with the way you look, or if you don't like the way you look, BLM, change it. Change it. I was starting to push 250 pounds last month. Not that much. I weighed 222 pounds. Exactly. Okay? Got on the keto diet. Started slimming down. Now, I've gotten back off the keto diet and the weight's starting to pile back on, so I need to get back on the keto diet. But, I'm just saying, BLM, if you're wanting to change something about yourself, just do it. Don't get on the internet and try to bully somebody and be like, ooh, I can tell you like to eat. I do. I do. And I can tell you do too, and that's why you're trying to talk shit about me. You're upset watching someone that's a little bit thick on the internet because you would like to be on the internet, but you're scared. So instead, you got to come in as a troll with no profile picture. Okay? Anyway, if you want to message me, I'll help you out on the keto diet. Y'all, I used to weigh 300 pounds. Not really. I was up there, though. I was pushing 3. I was over 250. And then I lost all that weight, and I got down to 170. Y'all, I looked fucking crazy. I looked so little. It still traumatizes me to this day. How little I looked. Anyway, lost all that weight. And then ever since that year of that big weight loss, I've gained 50 pounds every year. Then when I hit the 200 something mark, I have to re-lose all the weight. And then I'll regain all that weight back. And then I'll re-lose all that weight. Y'all, I am tired. I am tired, y'all. It is tiring losing weight. I am a yo-yo dieter. I can't help it. Y'all, I love binge eating. I love sucking down food. We travel. I'm in a new spot at least once a month. Now, I'm not going to lie. I usually go to the exact same fast food places. They are just cheap on the app, y'all. But, it's like I can go and still rate the food. One Taco Bell isn't the same as the other. One Taco Bell could be totally different than the other Taco Bell. One Taco Bell gave me pubes in my quesadilla one time. The other Taco Bell gave me a free drink. It's all different, y'all. It's all a beautiful world we live in. I hate Wendy's. Wendy's nuts drag around, and when Wendy's gives me old ass fries. I'm not a fan of no Wendy's. Do I have a pew pew? There's several items in here. I won't say exactly what we have to protect ourselves. But I will say, I've never been in a situation where I didn't think, oh, I'll be fine. We've been in some very, very scary situations. And it's like, oh, I'll be fine, I got enough things on me to where I'll be fine. I hope. The only time I was actually scared was when we were in Tennessee on top of a mountain. And we were in Tennessee on top of a mountain, and this fucking drunk, shirtless man with the rebel flag printed on the back of his truck, if that tells you anything, pulls up on us. And we were all asleep. It was like 2 a.m. or something. And my sister, I wake up to my sister screaming, and she was screaming because this fucking shirtless drunk man on the 4th of July built a gigantic fire in front of our bus that we was living in. Okay? In front of the bus. So imagine waking up and the first thing you see is it looks like the whole front of the bus is completely on fire. So the child is screaming, Sarah's freaking out, I'm freaking out / wondering what the hell's going on. Go out and look, and there's just this drunk, shirtless man trying to impress this woman, catching the front side of the bus almost on fire. It was traumatizing. That's the only time I thought, oh, we might really, really be in some danger. We might really be in some danger. Don't act like that was you lighting the damn thing on fire. Y'all, it was scary. I got it all on video. All these videos, I need to go back and post all of them. I posted them on my TikTok. Done. That bitch is dead. She's perished away. I need to repost all that crap on here. Got a little bit of toothpaste. Drinking, that's bad for you? I agree. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a little vodka. But I have had to settle down on the drinking. I haven't drank in about a year. Did you forget what the original point was again? I did. Was I telling a story? That was pretty much it. That's the only time where I was so scared to I was thinking, I don't know if we're going to be like, I didn't know how the girl was. So I'm thinking, am I going to have to fight this girl? And then I'm thinking, I know this man's got some pew-pews. I know this man got a couple pew-pews underneath his, whatever the hell. And so it just gets, it gets a little scary. You know what I'm saying? You was alcohol dependent. I went a good couple years drinking every day. And let me tell y'all, ages you. Mike tipped me $1,000. Mike! I'll use it on showers. Thank you. Let me tell y'all, drinking, I'm 33. If you're like in your 20s and you're still drinking every day, please stop. Y'all, it ages you. Oh my God. And like that too. I remember one day I was looking at my face and we were in the bus and me and my sister were still kind of drinking almost every day. She wasn't really drinking every day, but I still was. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, oh my God, look at me. Aged. Real Life TV said, you look old AF. Don't leave me alone. I'm just a baby. But yeah, and I do not think I would have looked, so it's like it aged me like almost 5 years. It's like I went from looking young and supple to looking like I've been drinking every day for 5 years, and I was. Anyway, y'all, it's a hardship when you drink for years straight and then you're finally like, I'm gonna quit drinking, but it's too late. It done aged you. It done fucked up your innards. Okay? And now it's traumatizing you in the face. Your kids would probably be black too. First off, I don't know. Like, I can't tell if you're like racist and gross or like, I'm gonna have to just mute you. Anyway, I would never have children. That's all I gotta say about that. And honestly, that'll piss me off faster than anything. Telling me that I'm gonna have a man one day or wishing children upon me. There ain't one thing you're ever gonna do, and that's wish a child upon me. Fuck you 3 different ways. I can't. Y'all, that's one way a troll can actually get me and make me block him. If a troll tries to wish children upon me, I'll block you faster than anything. No. You can call me fat. You can call me ugly. You can call me lazy. You can say I'm boring. You can say you hate my green hair. You can say you suck Trump's Cheeto dust. You can say all the things. You can suckle in Trump's Cheeto all you want. But you don't say I'm going to have a kid. You do not fucking tell me I will have a kid. You will not speak that type of sorrow onto me. I don't want you. Hold on. Straight Bout Cash Juan says, you don't want kids? You're beautiful. Yes, I do not want kids. Y'all, when I was young, I took care of my siblings. I had custody of my 2 brothers for a couple years. I'm also the oldest of 4 children. So I was stuck always babysitting and taking care of kids. And one thing I learned about children, being a child and taking care of children, is I hate children. They are tiny people, like tiny adults that haven't had to adult yet. And I hate adults. And so children are just more rogue forms of adults. And they'll just traumatize the shit out of you. They will traumatize the hell out of you. You'd be a good mother. I know. I'm such a good mother. I know to not have children. I know that I would never want to put my child on this fucked up planet. No. 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 Here you go, honey. Let me put you on this planet in a world where everybody hates everybody. Everybody is just cruel. There is a literally war going on for absolutely no reason. Actually, let me not even keep going because that will start to make me cry. Listing off all the sad things of this planet will start to make me absolutely sob. Now, this planet can be beautiful. This is a beautiful world. There are beautiful people. There are beautiful souls that exist. But y'all, this is a sick planet. It is a sick, just really sad, gross world that we live in. So no thank you. Thank you, Bulbino. I am a cat mom, but y'all, I ain't even a good cat mom. I abandoned my daughter. Y'all, I live in a minivan. My cat came in this van one time and she said, I'm not living in here. So then I had to give my cat up for pussy adoption, and my sister took her. Y'all, I'm just not a mother. I'm just not a mother. There's always a war going out throughout history. Won't stop me taking you to Pound Town. Shut up. Hold on, y'all. I got a fart that squeezed a toot out of me. Hold on, let me give you a fart. Never mind, it didn't come out. I'll give y'all a fart for free. Do y'all want to see what I got from the bead collection store? You abandoned your daughter and you're proud. My daughter didn't want to live in a minivan. You think these dark circles are here from lack of sleep? They're from my tears. You will buy me a house? I don't want a house. I just want this minivan. And no one can ever accept that. Okay, y'all, we got a couple stickers I got to put on the van. We have the Glen Canyon sticker. I just found this in my sack. And then we have this Utah sticker. Now, this sticker, we've actually not drove through Utah this year. This sticker is from 2 years ago that I still never put on the vehicles. So, we'll do that. You're going to follow me? Thank you. Anyone that has not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I am trying to hit, what am I at, 4K? I'm trying to hit 5K. And let me tell you, I could have already hit it, but we ain't had no damn service. So, if you're just sitting there, just not double tapping, not doing nothing, you just sitting there, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Y'all, do a little subscribe. Come on. Okay, let me show y'all what I got at a bead store. I got, oh my God, Samantha Jean. Are you still in here? Sam, oh my gosh. Me and you in this bead store, we would have been hectic. All right. I got 4 strings of these, 2 and 2. This was just $1. Little scrap beads. I'm just using for little crafts. Then I got these beads. Just $1 for all 4. Then I got these. And y'all, I know it's not for everybody. Not everybody would like these, but I might make some of these and sell them. It's like a little... What are you wanting, demon? Anal beads? I could make you some. For sure. Let me know. I'll string you up a pair right now on the live stream. Anyway, these little pins that you clip on to your clothes. But then I'm going to make little bead dangles on them. I might make a couple of those and maybe put them up for sale. But y'all, I'm just not good at shipping. I just need to get better. I need to get somewhere more stationary before I restart the business. Let's do it. Now, I'm sure on the beads you would want probably some bigger than this. You're going to have to wait till I go and get some more inventory. Okay? Unless you just want some little ones, you know, I can do variants of small to big. That way you get a little, when you pull it out, you know what I'm talking about? But other than that, you'll have to wait till I get some bigger beads. You want the size that I have now? I don't feel like that's big enough for you. You know, the last order you placed, you got bigger gaping beads. So I don't want to disappoint you. Okay, y'all. And then I got to go through and I got to pick out all types of little bitty beads. And y'all, it was just so much fun. There's something about going through and picking little tiny overpriced items from a little mom and pop shop. That'll get you juicy. That'll get you percolating. And then the woman who we bought the beads off of was a certified fairy. I don't even know what that means. She was a certified fairy mother and she had a plaque and all types of little things. What? So these beads and the anal beads that you're about to purchase came from a certified fairy? And y'all, she had long gray hair down to her butt cheeks. And she was just like, la da da, just fucking being a little fairy godmother, fucking flickering around the store. It was so cool looking. What did Tiffany say? Tiffany got all the bones? I did make Tiffany, and it kind of broke, which made me so sad. But I gave Tiffany, so y'all, I do mystery packages sometimes for subscribers. And Tiffany won a mystery pack. And so I sent all 3 of her kids a bone that specifically looks like something. Okay? There was a starship bone, or a spaceship bone, a face bone, some other type of bone. So Tiffany got 3 bones, and then I made her a bone wall dangle and her husband a bone wall dangle. So they got 5 bones in that package. The tit bone, We don't have it. How many people's in here? 98. Okay, I feel safe telling y'all. This is a small, demure chat, okay? There's definitely no trolls in here. None of y'all will judge me, okay? Oh, I know. You was gonna get the bone when you was in here, Allison. I mean, Adele. Whoever the hell you are. Anyway, y'all. The other night. Y'all, the other night. I don't know what's wrong with my toe. But y'all, the other night, it was the craziest, most traumatizing thing. Please ask Sarah the next time y'all talk to Sarah. The next time Sarah's live. Y'all, Sarah's my sister who also travels in a bus. Hit the subscribe button and you'll know all about it here soon. Anyway, y'all, I started ripping my toenail off. You know how you're just sitting there? She's live. Let me tell y'all about this story, and then y'all need to go over there and ask her about my toe. Y'all, I'm sitting beside Sarah, okay? I'm sitting beside my sister, and I start ripping my toenail off, okay? I start ripping my toenail, and I accidentally rip it, okay? Pretend like this is my whole toenail. Just a long... Wait, okay, here's my thumbnail, okay? Pretend like this is my toe, okay? I ripped that nail, and it was like down to here, me ripping it. So there's all this. Imagine how bad that would hurt. I start ripping it, and it doesn't hurt. And I'm like, ooh, Sarah, I just ripped pretty much my whole toenail off. I said, I've pretty much ripped my whole toenail off. And she's like, oh my God, I don't want to look. And I was like, please look at it because I'm traumatized. So Sarah looked at it, and she was like, bitch, you've pretty much ripped that whole thing off. Y'all, it was just a nub. Chicks and Mutts said they've done that too. I don't think you have. Hold on, let me finish. Matt, thanks for the sub. Matt says, ooh, feet. I'm ready. Y'all, as I'm ripping my toenail off, I'm looking and fibers. Ah! I don't even know if I can talk about this. It'll freak me out. Y'all, I'm ripping my toenail, okay? And there's fiber. I'm spitting everywhere. Fibers. Does that make sense? There's like my toenail, but the toenail is like separating and it looks like fiber. So now, so then, y'all, there's some things. There's some things that have just traumatized me in life, and this is one of them. Hold on. God, I'm getting hot in here. I need to put on a shirt. So I'm ripping this toenail off, and as I'm ripping the toenail, there's like here's the toenail that I'm ripping, okay? And here's the quake of my foot. Here's my toe. And and so I'm ripping this toenail off, and there's fibers coming out of it. No, Adele, it's so bad. Y'all, I can't show it. Y'all, I might one day when I'm not so traumatized post a short showing y'all what it looked like. But like it looks so bad because my toe, y'all know, I'm just always running around barefoot. So my feet are just like dry and crusty and caked in dirt. And then you just got this up close shot of my nail with these fibers coming out of it. Y'all, it looks fucking crazy. Y'all, it looks so fucking crazy. And every time I think about it, I cry or I have a panic attack. And y'all, Sarah was crying laughing. I was having a panic attack. Why the fuck is there fibers coming out of my toenail? Oh, it was traumatizing. And they're still there. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if I'm supposed to cut them. I don't want to touch them. I just put a Band-Aid over it and I walked away. I walked away from my own foot. Anyway, I'm scared to trim the fibers. And so now I just have my foot taped because I can't look at my fucking toe. I can't look at those foot fibers. I don't know what it means. And then Sarah was like, bitch, I need to call. Or she was like, I need to Google and find out what the fuck's going on. One of them was from extreme cold can do shit to your toenails. I'm like, am I so cold my fucking toes are falling off? I'm just out here running around with fiber foot? Y'all, I don't think I can say anything else. Your rap name is Fiberfoot? Shut up. Y'all, I don't need no jokes. Actually, I think I'm going to hang up. I think after that, I need to just hang up and lay down for a minute. I need to just lay, y'all. I'm getting hot, and honestly, I need to check on my Fiberfoot. Llama, I cannot shout you out. It's against the rules. Okay, y'all. Oh, hold on. I wanted to show y'all one of my one favorite bead. What happened? Jack, you don't get to know. Jack, you're late on the live stream, and I can't talk about it again. Jack, I can't tell you. I'll start crying. Anyway, y'all, let me show y'all this one really cool bead I got. Okay. Look at that bead. Look at that bead! Look at her titties! And I'm so mad I only have one. One of these. I'll be pissed for the rest of my days. She got a dump truck. That's not her arms, that's her boobs. Don't take her tits away. Don't do that. Okay, y'all, I'm hanging up. I might go live a little bit later on in the day. But honestly, after that fucking toe fiber story, I gotta hang up. I gotta hang the fuck up. And it's like, okay, I've lived on the road for 2 years. I've showered in all types of places. Now, I always wear Crocs. But what if someone's foot fungus jumped off the shower floor into my croc hole, dug into my toe hole, and that's why I have fiber foot? Y'all, what if that's how I got fucking fiber foot? Somebody's toe fungi. Yes, it's fibrous. I ripped my toenail off, and then what was left of my toenail had fibers poking up. Carrie, good morning! Carrie, I'm literally hanging up. Damn it, Carrie. Y'all, I cried laughing the other day. So on TikTok, I used to have a bunch of subscribers on TikTok, and those are people that pay to subscribe to me, okay? But then TikTok keeps doing all these things, and it cancels everyone's subscriptions. And I got a notification letting me know that whatever happened, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. I have no more subscribers. I said, let me look and see what it looks like. And I looked, and I had one survivor. I had one person that survived the fucking TikTok purge. And I clicked on it, and it was Carrie. Oh, I said, I love this woman. My baby. Oh, Carrie survived through it. She survived. Oh my God. But y'all, anyway, I gotta hang up. I literally have to poop now after crying so hard. But yeah, I will update y'all on my fiber foot. I still have not looked. Carrie, you'll have to watch the replay and hear about my fiber toe on this live stream. I live in this van. Yes, Jack. I've been living in here for almost a year now, it feels. And then I lived in a converted schoolie before that. Let me show y'all the view. We are at a van down by the river. Anyway. So yeah, y'all. I talked you into subscribing. If you're wanting me to make you custom schmanel beads, you better be subscribed. What the hell? Why, what's my story of my fiber foot? I'm hanging up. I can't talk about it. I will talk. Y'all remind me to give you an update on the fiber foot. And then I will look at it. But y'all, it still has a Band-Aid on it. I cannot look at it. Y'all just don't know how traumatizing it is when you look at your toenail and there's fucking hair growing out of it. There's fiber. I'm hanging up. Bye, y'all. Gratitude sprinkles. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you for the gifts. Was there gifts? Adele and Zigzag. Y'all, thank you. For the subscribers. Gratitude to them subscribers. Y'all, we growing. We climbing. I need to do more live streams. I need to do more damn live streams, but this service be fucking it up. Anyway, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Oh, and gratitude to everyone that participated in the chat. Thank you to those who did not judge me over my fiber foot. YouTube will be no. Am I okay? I don't know. I've never heard of a fiber foot in my life. And then when me and my sister tried to Google it, we couldn't find nothing that looked like it. And it's like, now it's just on my foot. So now I have to decide if I'm going to chop my fibers off or just see what happens. Adele, do not make me block you. Anyway. You wish you hadn't heard about the fiber foot? Imagine me. Imagine having the fiber foot. Maybe it's a poop foot. Are you saying I got a feces parasite in there? Drive to Vegas next month and get married. I'm in Vegas now. Let's go. I done got divorced from Adele. I got divorced from Throbert. I'm ready for my next victim. Are you ready? Is the real question. You think a couple... Okay, y'all. The Perishing Chaff says that maybe a couple of poo flakes got into my nail and caused the fibers. No signatures in the bus. This is a van. And I do think whenever I turn on my subscriptions on here, I think I'm going to write subscriber names up here on the top. But y'all, for some reason, I just cannot turn the subscriber thing on. I don't know what to call y'all. Should I call y'all my fibers? I'm going to turn on my subscriptions. And I'm going to call y'all the fibers. Just kidding. I can't name y'all something that traumatized me. Even though it's kind of funny. The dangling fibers. Oh my gosh. Call y'all the schmanel beads? No, I don't even think YouTube would approve it. Okay, I am hanging up now. Goodbye. Subscribe if you haven't. My name's Chris. I live in a minivan. I talk about van life. I talk about fibers. I talk about shit. Sometimes I have a positive attitude on life. Not today. Fuck it all today. Just kidding. Gratitudes, y'all. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'm finally shutting up now. Goodbye. 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 Farewell. I'm off to Cut my fibers. This is by choice. This was my high school dream, living like this and traveling the country, and I have succeeded in such. I have, y'all always get me to re-talk. I have just this amount to go, and then I will have completed almost all 50 states. Not Hawaii, not Alaska. Whatever the fuck else is America. Okay, I'm hanging up. I gotta go. Finally got to shit. Bye.